man. Listen, we got a special guest on this morning, man. She has been the voice and face of entertainment for over 30 years, man. And her new film, Wendy Williams, the movie, premieres on Lifetime this Saturday at 7 Central. Y'all, please welcome to the show the legendary Wendy Williams.
Thank you, Rickey. Good morning.
Wendy, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Hey, Wendy, first of all, I just want to say my condolences to you and your family for the loss of your dear, sweet, loving mother, who I absolutely loved and hugged at church. And thank you for sharing that story of our moment on your show. But she was so sweet, and and we're sorry for your loss.
Thank you. You know, she lived a long, good, loving life.
Yeah. And we how you feeling
today? I feel wonderful. I'm sitting on the couch in my bedroom, looking high atop a beautiful day here in New York. The water, the boats going by, the traffic, the building. Right.
That's how you do it. Now, Wendy, now, what made you decide, to go ahead and do the movie?
Oh, well, I had to. First of all, because Lifetime asked, and anyone knows, with the power of Lifetime, you've got to be a part of the situation. Right. Also, our partnership has me as executive producer and approving of the script and things like that. And, of course, the storyline, because this is my story. I never thought that my life would go off the rail and then get back on, where I had the nerve to want to put it on TV. But I have that nerve. Wow. And it's really quite a story. When I watch it myself, because I have watched the movie. I said originally I wasn't going to watch it until, it comes on, but I have watched it out of my own curiosity, seeing the commercials tease it. I was like, who is that? Oh my gosh, that's me. All right, let me watch.
Wendy, you know what? What's up, Wendy? It's Brad. How you?
Brad? I was just talking about you literally yesterday, saying, no. I was saying in the best way that you were one of my favorite people.
Oh
that
my God,
the amount of growth. You. I was talking about growth in people, and I said there are people that I can think of off the top of my head, and I stuck so long at you that I didn't get a chance to talk to anybody else.
Oh, man, thank you. I was just getting ready to tell you, it's so crazy how we all felt like you hated us, all the artists, because you always talk so bad about everybody, and everybody was scared to come to you, to how we just love and adore you now, and we rooting for you. We be ready to really mess somebody up if they say something, bad about you. We really don't play that over here. Genuinely, we love you, and we rooting for you, and we proud of you, and I cannot wait. I don't get excited to watch TV, but I cannot wait to see this, because it's your story, and you're telling it.
Hey, Brad,
we
sit there and watch Wendy Williams while we get our makeup done for Dish Nation. Wendy, we sit there and watch your show every day.
Yes.
Every day. I'm sitting here talking to you while I'm getting my bed changed by the service. The service is
all right.
Hey.
So, Wendy, what do you think made you take abuse for so long? Because you discussed mental abuse and the controlling you dealt with for 20 years. Yeah. How do you do that?
Well, Brad, you're no stranger, and you're a smart woman, and I'm sure that you saw glimpses of some stress, or you heard things. Yeah. I took it because I loved myself more than I loved him, and I took it because I knew ultimately if I planned accordingly and did it myself, I didn't call my mother and father and ask for anything other than buy my property in Florida for $1. Buy it from me. Don't ask me.
Yes.
You either ride with me and you'll come out bigger on the other side with me, or you sit over there and I'll come back and get you when it's all done. What made me take
that's right.
is because every year of my career has gotten better. I mean, I was already big and known and syndicated out of this country, and I was on in Japan and Germany, and I was syndicated in some great cities here in this country, and I owned New York, and so when Kelvin and I met, he already knew who I was.
You gonna keep calling him Kelvin?
That's his government name.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a joke because I heard you say it on the show, and I thought you were... Okay.
No, you know what? His mother named him Kelvin, and we named our son Kevin because Kevin didn't like the name Kelvin, and everybody called him Kev or Big Kev, and then it was Little Kevin, Big Kev, and now my son Kevin is just my young man Kevin. And then there's Kelvin.
I love it.
And I still have a love for Kelvin, not just because he's Kevin's father, but because he really does have some great potential. And I saw something in him that I never saw in anybody that I had dated prior. And I did a lot of dating. I didn't say screwing around, but I did a lot of dating. By the way, there's sex in the movie.
Yes, there is. Speaking of the movie, I watched the movie, Wendy. This is your girl, Eva Marcille. And I have been a fan for years since you've been on the radio. I used to be terrified to do my interviews with you because I did not know what you were going to say or who you were going to liken me to this week. But like Brad said, we root for you. We love you. We adore you. I watched your story. I am even more of a fan now. I want to know, what was the first thing you did, not what we saw like on social media, but the first thing you did when your divorce was finalized to celebrate?
I was in a car service. My attorney firm, they had a different car service than me. And I was in there with my now manager, Bernie Young. And Bernie is older and wiser and like the uncle that everybody should have, but the manager everybody needs. And he was just there for support. I could have gone out and I'd actually bought some caviar in the car service. And
love her caviar.
I always have it, and now I'm just to the point where I put it. I dip my Doritos, my Cheetos. That's no lie. Onion. So I said I could open this caviar, or I can be. I said, Bernie, help me. This all turned out the way I planned. And it was a beautiful sunny day in the city where I got it, my divorce finalized. And I pulled up to a hot dog stand and got out of the car myself and ordered 2 dirty dogs from the car and got the works put on them and signed my autograph on the people there. They didn't even speak English, the owners of the truck. And I signed, and I was just so happy. I said, Bernie, I could be anywhere doing anything with what I have, financially speaking. And all I want is a dirty dog.
Right.
And a race car to my apartment.
Small things.
So, Wendy, now I watched the show. This is Gary with the T. Now I watch every single day. I missed yesterday because the governor was talking, so they exempted you, so we didn't get a chance to watch it. But now the film, it covers your health, Wendy. So how are you doing? Because I watched the show that day when you passed out and whatever. I didn't know if it was real or not. So how's everything going with the Graves' disease and all the stuff that you've been suffering from?
A lot of people thought that I was faking that, including Kelvin, who was upstairs in his office. And he didn't have the TV on. He was, I guess, chilling with his boys or getting his hair cut or looking at new sneaker delivery or, finding out what Dior has that's new. And somebody raced up the steps to his office and banged on the door and said, Wendy's passed out. And because of New York laws and union and whatnot, nobody could touch me to pick me up. I didn't fake it. I was overheated in my costume. When you dress as Lady Liberty, she looks draped in material from the outside, but on the inside, I had so many corsets going on, and I did not want to drink a whole bunch of water prior because I did not want to have to go to the bathroom,
Right.
And I'm already... I've got the big boobs. No, it wasn't my boobs. No, it wasn't my thyroid. No, it wasn't anything. It was dehydration, and the paramedics and the doctors afterwards, for my checkup, verified to me something startling. They said, you have the lowest vitamin D that we've ever seen in any patient ever. And I said, well, what does that mean? I mean, I don't go out in the sun anymore because, I grew up on the Jersey Shore getting baked with iodine, baby oil, the reflecting things. I was a sun goddess. And as I've gotten older, the sun creates lines and wrinkles and also creates moles and other things that you don't want. So I said, but so what? What are you talking about? Right. And so I was very low. I got a prescription grade vitamin D. And I was also overwhelmed. Every day those double doors open, I just get overwhelmed knowing that millions of people are keeping me on TV and doing what I was born to do and that I love doing. I love it.
Right. Now, what are one of the things that you wish fans walk away, after watching the movie? What they walk away knowing after watching the movie?
From the personal side, watch how many children that you have and watch what you do with your body. Having kids at 19, that was back in the day when we were dying at 33. Now we live to be 100. Take care of your health on the personal side. If you can't have a conversation with your doctor about your partner screwing around and give you the full panel of STD tests, then you're not going to the right doctor. And you also need to loosen up, and because it's life or death out here. And this is before Corona, and it will be after Corona. Professionally speaking, always have the right team of lawyers. And every lawyer can't do everything for you. The lawyer to look over your entertainment contract, Brett, is not the same lawyer to look over the closing on your house.
Wendy. Right, that's right.
Yes. And both those lawyers are not the lawyer to look over the closing of your marriage, particularly if you're married for 20 or 21 years and you're the breadwinner, and you have a 20-year-old child to take care of. And thank God I didn't have any more children. I took care of that myself because I believe that a woman should do what she wants with her body, and no man, not your father or your husband, has the right to tell you different. Oh, and I also believe that marriage is not for everyone. But marriage is still the holy grail of a loving relationship. And Brat, by the way, I love the car that your girl got you.
Thank you.
We all love that car.
I'm telling you. Wendy, thank you so much for joining us today. Everybody make sure that you check out Wendy Williams, the movie, this Saturday at 8/7 Central, followed by the Tell All documentary at 10/9 Central on Lifetime. Thank you so much for coming on, Wendy. You're welcome to come on this show anytime. We love you over here.
The goat.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.